Today, we're talking about the markets and what is currently playing out and what could potentially happen. Now, before getting to the content, I would love to do my quick disclaimer. None of this content is a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and you must do your own market research as always. I am a bit concerned that this week the Bitcoin price might not do very well on a short term token, but sometimes slow profit can be better than no profit, and that's exactly what we saw since we had visited the area of 62,500, and this is a major support to be respected. However, right now it's 6:30 Dubai time, New York opening, and I personally believe that if we don't hold right now, we might see another drop if we don't show any signal of the buying side today. Can be an interesting short opportunity. And we'll also talk about what's currently happening in the economy and where is the world heading next. By every single day, a new country is leaving the US dominance, and this is something that it still surprised me. How are we able to maintain the situation as it is? A big crash is coming, but no one knows when. We don't know. But anyways, let's jump directly to the Bitcoin price before we talk more about how countries are slowly leaving the USD. Now that's our current scenario into the Bitcoin price. What a time so far has been really boring. However, if you took this trade as I timed multiple times here, if you're not familiar with, just go to the previous videos and you can watch from 62 244 all the way up to 65,000. But right now, guys, I am watching a really important resistance level to be break. If we don't break this resistance level, I am personally not very optimistic, but we could open a short position from this level all the way down. So when you're looking at trading, you have to analyze sentiment, you have to analyze the entire world structure, and you have to analyze what could potentially happen. So we've been literally dancing sideways, but it's still a probability. So here, if we make a short all the way to 63,000 again, or even lower, 61,000, we can have a very interesting profit here, or even just to 63,000. The thing is, like, sometimes body market can also be profitable, and the other direction on this one would be definitely all the way up to 7,000. See if we're going to retest and go a lot lower. So of course, when it comes to trading, it is a probability, and that's why I always tell you, you need to know what you are willing to lose. Okay. However, it's not much going on. But if you look into our world sentiment, it's not looking very good. Okay. You have Warren Buffett selling Japanese bonds. You've got USD constantly on the crease. You got countries getting apart from US dollar, and the Bitcoin price, it's still very attached, even knowing that utility has a different level. The utility in BTC has a complete different direction to set themselves for. But unfortunately, I'm not bearish, or fortunately, no emotion at the moment. It is currently Monday, US opening day, Strait of Hormuz. Of course, it's operating until every Thursday. However, we are tired to see that. So we might see a fake pump, but I would prefer to see what is going to happen to the next hours, even to see if I can make a short position, because I believe that we might go lower. We might go lower, which is completely fine. You know, if you manage to get in and out and follow the trend. And if you look into the current world trend, it is on a downtrend. No matter if the stock market is still holding, I believe selling these times can be more profitable than buying. So, however, besides the BTC price, let's move directly to the latest development And this is something interesting, right? The United States, it's moving towards them, and nothing lasts forever. This era of free money, it's coming into an end. People don't want to believe that this is going to come. Okay, I'm not going to analyze the S&P today because I'm not trading US stocks. However, it is very good and accurate to have a look. Let's just have a look in oil for the last time. If you see, since this huge correction, you see, guys, that's what I say. The market always has a memory. Okay, so we retested all the way to 74. I was betting only on 78 here, right? But here it is. The news besides the environment, you know that oil going up is not a very good signal, right? So I think it's something that we need to analyze for this week. Keep your eyes on oil and BTC. Someone doesn't want to see BTC break above 65,000. So 65 to 66 K is the key resistance at the moment. I do believe also on that. I went to an event. It was actually interesting. And I just said today, 3 hours ago, with this post by IBM, that they reaching the deal. And I said, of course, every Monday, right? If you know, you know. And yeah, guys, it's just incredible to see um, what's playing out in 2026. Democracy, illusion, what else? You know what? X has been a very toxic platform lately, but I'm kind of into it, you know. But it is being very toxic and politician based. Iran say that a Strait of Hormuz talks are long and smooth, but the markets are not responding at the same tone because here's the thing: people are really tired and they already understood what they are playing about. And Robinhood launched crypto trading in the UK, super centralized, buying the entire ecosystem, and I can make a video about it. Monday to Thursday, sometimes to Wednesday, it's good news time, but every weekend it's a terrible thing. And I would like to see a different pattern this week. However, if we don't see, there are many things going on. And if you like to know more, just be here and I'll definitely be happy to share with you. But going back to the big screen, now the situation between centralized and decentralized infrastructure keeps on the loop and you need to learn more about it. So make sure to drop a like, subscribe, because I'm here to help you navigate through the new digital era. However, if you don't believe that's going to happen, just look into your phone. Pretty much all currencies will be tokenized, and we are watching that on an everyday basis with Visa, with MasterCard, building infrastructure, the digital euro, the digital pound, the digital dollar. We will live this transition, and this time has never been more important than ever. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.